Suddenly Lienert Brown said all the right things. The trick now is to do them. The 21-year-old's temperament was impressive as he faced the lights, cameras and tape recorders for the first time as an All Black. On Thursday, Australia at Westpac Stadium on Saturday are the real test, but Lienert Brown appears off to a good start. Starting some Super Rugby games for the Chiefs this year appeared as if it might be achievement enough. Now he's the All Blacks' new second 5/8, with parents, grandparents and various aunts and uncles hurriedly making their way to Wellington to watch him. It was hard not to be impressed by Anton Lienert Brown's first media outing as an All Black. "I just hope I can put a performance out there that they'll be proud of and the boys will be proud of as well," Lienert Brown said. With O'Donnell and Conrad Smith now in France and others such as Funny Bill Williams, Charlie and Ghai, George Mola and Ryan Crotty injured, New Zealand's supply of available midfield backs isn't at its most plentiful. That's not to denigrate Lienert Brown, more about underlining the speed of his ascension and the challenge of coping with Saturday's occasion. Suddenly Lienert Brown, left, takes in every word from All Blacks head coach Steve Hansen. But he's a player All Blacks head coach Steve Hansen and defense coach Wayne Smith have rated since his days at Christchurch Boys High School. He pointed himself out through his own performances, Hansen said. "I've got a couple of kids at Boys High, so you tend to know what's happening there. Went there myself, so, again, you tend to keep an eye on how the school's going." He had a pretty good first SV career and then went up to the Chiefs. Probably that was Smithy's influence. "I don't think someone like Anton's going to go unnoticed. All of us knew who he was and that's because of what he did on the playing field and that's why he's here. He's good enough to be here and now he gets an opportunity probably a little earlier than he would have and we would have expected, but we're very confident that he'll go out and do the job." Hansen's sentiments were echoed by first 5/8 Beauden Barrett. The All Blacks expect Australia to name Quade Cooper opposite Lienert Brown, but have no fear the debutant won't hold his own. Barrett said second fives were critical to the success of any no-10 with their talk and vision and the new boy had quickly shown himself to be able in those departments. "There's no doubt we've a meeting or two to get on the same page," Barrett said. "I mean it's only his second week in camp so a lot of things are new to him. It's very exciting for him and I just encourage him to go out and play footy, not think too much. The two trainings we've had this week he's been great." Outside Lienert Brown, Israel Dagg and Ben Smith have swapped roles. Smith goes from right wing to fullback, with Dagg going in the opposite direction. Barrett joked that Dagg was just about quick enough to play on the wing and Hansen is definitely curious to find out. "We've seen a combination round the other way working well," said Hansen. "Like both of them are world-class fullbacks and Ben's certainly a world-class winger and we think we need to find out if he can start a test there and do a job for us, because it opens up down the track other selection possibilities."